darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jessica Capella here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watching one of my videos. If you've been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and take some time out to support my channel and my work by clicking on the subscribe button and give it a like if this resonates with you. For those of you, my Capella members, you are the most amazing people on the planet. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I'm so glad you were part of my circle, my Capella circle. If you're interested in a personal reading, or if you want to set for an awesome Capella membership, which you can learn more about in the end of the video, check out the description box below, or you can go to capellawellness.com and check out the amazing things I have to offer, along with my very, very impactful Capella memberships. Lastly, if you would like to support the work that I do and my channel, you can do so by submitting a donation or choosing an item from my wish list. More information about where those things are, how you can donate, how you can access my wish list on Amazon, those are in the description box below. Okay, just scroll down further and you'll see the links to where you can make a donation and where you can view my wish list. All right, if you do choose any one of those options to support me and my channel and the work that I do, may that be returned to you tenfold. I wish you guys a wonderful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. What we're going to do here, Leo, is we're going to see what your current theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit, how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness tip of the week is, and lastly, what is coming to you in love. Excuse me, guys, I had a huge coughing bout before this. I had a stick of beef jerky, and apparently it made it worse for me, but anyway. Bear with me. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't with somebody who's watching this, okay? Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. All right, Leo, let's see. What is your current theme for this week? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Family, Pleiadians, here, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm seeing the sun. That's you. It's you, Leo. I do want to mention I am offering 20% off all of my services. I'm doing my Black Friday stuff early. Use holiday 20 as the code at checkout. You can use it as many times as you want until November 27th. And you can even book out your readings in advance, okay? So I've had clients who used a discount code multiple times, and they would book two readings 1 month, one reading 1 month, another reading the next month, and another reading the month after that. Okay, so you have that flexibility. Look. What did I say? The sun is at the bottom of the deck for you. See? We have growth, plants. Who got this? Cancer may have gotten this, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think Cancer got plants, but they got the water card at the bottom. So, see the magic and abundance all around you, Leo. We all know plants need sun. They need the water to grow. Some of you may literally need more sunlight in your life, okay, to help you to grow. This is like raising your vibration. This may be literal for somebody here, where you literally need to put your plants where there's more sunlight. Okay, because Taurus, Cancer actually got the message that they need to go water their plants. So this could be for somebody else, where somebody needs to move their plants to more where they get more light, so more sunlight. Okay, so there's this energy here with this week. You're growing, learning, evolving. There's some energy about abundance because of the sun card, okay? This is you. This is your energy. And with the 6 here, there's something about peace, balance, tranquility. It could even be gifts coming in, unconditional love coming in. There are 2 people here looking at the sun. But the light, right? Follow the light of the sun. There's something expanding here with regards to your abundance. Some of you may have really undergone some great healing You you saw the light of truth within yourself, and that light is emitting out of you. All right, there's something here where a lot of you have grown quite a bit. Okay, you're flourishing, you're abundant, because you have shown your light to the rest of the world. You didn't dim it, you didn't allow anyone or anything to dim it, and because of that, you've grown so much that more light is emitting out of you, Leo, and this is beautiful energy. And because of that, because you're radiating that light like the light of the sun from you, it's very bright, it's blinding to people. You are now drawing in more magic into your life. You're now drawing in more abundance, more harmonious relationships, more beautiful things into your life. I see like Empress and Queen of Pentacles with this. Queen of Wands even. This may also be a squirrel moment here, where some of you need to put more plants around you to help you to feel more closer to nature if you don't go out to nature more often. All right, this could actually help with your vibration. Okay, I know when I changed my room to a more nature theme, more with palm plants and other different plants around me, like real ones, and I always have a bouquet of flowers on my dresser. I usually put lilies there or stargazers, I could find them. But I had plants and greenery all around me, and it made me feel like I was there in nature. I had some fake plants, yes, and I had some real ones. So there's something about putting more plants around you to help raise your vibration, to help you feel more free, feel more liberated, feel more light. It's optimism, it's positivity. Okay, I know when I bought myself a bouquet of flowers that I put on my dresser over there, you can't see it, but my lilies look beautiful, and when I wake up I see them, it brings me joy, it lights me up. When I come back into my room and I see them blooming, it raises my vibration. So some of you, this is literal about getting plants, surrounding yourself with plants, okay? But the others of you, you've grown so much that you're in your truth now, because the Sun card is about truth as well. You are allowing yourself to be your true authentic self. You've gone through a tremendous amount of healing, and you've grown exponentially is what I'm hearing. And because of that, other people see that light and they want to grow too. They want to grow with you. They may want to grow old with you if you're dealing with a romantic partner or counterpart or something. But this week things are flourishing. You planted some seeds here, Leo, and you watered them. You gave them sunlight. You had them in fertile ground. And now you're seeing how far they've come. Now there's things that they just haven't started to sprout. You're seeing the actual fruits of your labor because of the hard work you've put into your healing, to put into you becoming your true authentic self, to put into you being more optimistic about light and not being afraid to be who you are and shining your light to the world. And more importantly, not letting anybody dim it either. So now it's time to see the rewards of the hard work that you've put in. The harvest is about to be reaped here. You've been patient. I'm seeing Seven of Pentacles. You've been very patient. You've been very wise. You've been very humbled. You've also been very nurturing to yourself. And you were nurturing those seeds that you've planted. And now they're not just beautiful plants. They're like these very strong trees with strong roots. And there's magic all around it too, because look at all these little lights circling this tree here. This may be very significant for somebody. I'm seeing somebody standing next to, or there's some memory here about you looking at a tree full of fireflies. That may be significant to you, because I'm looking at this as like some sort of firefly type of activity here. You see something magical in that. When you see fireflies, you think of magic, you think of the wonderment of nature. You spend more time in nature because of that, because you see all the beauty and wonderment and awe in when you're immersed in nature type of thing, even with animals, perhaps for some of you. And when you observe that type of environment, you start to look at, or some of you are being encouraged to look at this, because this is what I did when I went on my nature hikes. I looked at the towering trees above me, and my God was showing me something. And he told me, Jess, these used to be little seeds. and then they turned into saplings. And now these trees are way taller than you are. That's what I was getting. And, you know, with the seasons changing, right? Look at all the light emitting on your card. It took time for them to grow. And the trees were always making sure that they got some sort of sunlight. You could even tell the trees that were being blocked, and they literally moved themselves. They shifted so that they can get the light that the other trees were blocking them from, right? So this is understanding that, you know, over time, this growth takes time. It takes patience, but it helps you to see how far you've come, because you have come a long way, Leo. It's now time for you to celebrate life more, because you're not who you used to be. You've grown so much, you sometimes can't even recognize who you are these days. But you have grown into a more happier, positive, optimistic person. And that's because some of you actually literally went out to nature to see the wonderment. It taught you about patience. It taught you about growth. It taught you about you can be that towering tree. You can flourish. You can thrive when you bask in the sunlight. Maybe literally, maybe metaphorically. But this is more about when you bask in the light of God and the light of your truth. We need the sun to grow. The sun is the source of all life. This is representative of that sun in the universe, but also about the Son of God, Christ, but also regards to divine masculine. The energy of being the provider and protector. This could even be saying to some of you that your masculine, divine masculine, has grown quite a bit. They're flourishing, they're thriving. They are abundant. They've planted the right seeds this time around, and now they're seeing the harvest. They're seeing the rewards of their labor. So it's going to be different for everybody, okay? Because I just got hit with the divine masculine energy here. This could even be your masculine energies, Leo. It's thriving. It's flourishing. You are no longer subduing that. You are no longer being afraid to be yourself, to take action, to live your life the way you want to live it. So going forward, Leo, you're going to continue to grow, learn, and evolve. And as you do that, the brighter you're going to become. The brighter your light gets, the more luminescent it is, and the more people will see you. The more people will be drawn to you. The more people will see how far you've come, and you will inspire them to do the same. That's what Leo energy is, guys. Being the spotlight. Maybe somebody here, for one person at least here, you've grown so much that God is exalting you. He's putting you more into the spotlight with that sun card. Let's see what you need to focus on. What does Leo need to focus on for this week? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. If you get the sun again, that's going to be something. I know Virgo got the sun twice in their card. Oh, there's something with Virgo and Leo. Maybe you have strong Virgo and Leo in your chart. Okay, I was going to freak out, but we got the World at the bottom of the deck. You don't see it. Three of Cups. What did I say? It's time to celebrate. Time to have some fun. Okay? Or this, for others of you, this is focusing you on having more fun in your life. Celebrating life more. It helps to emit more light from you. It helps to raise your vibration, right? So focus on finding a community of people who can uplift you if you haven't already. If you have, Leo, this is just reiterating to you that you need to stay with these groups of friends, this group of friends or these people, this community, all right? Because they're helping you to grow, learn, and evolve even more, because you've gotten to a huge milestone in your journey, because some of you have done I said you've grown exponentially. You're not the same person that you were, and you're inspiring your friends. You're inspiring that community that, like for me, I have the Capella Circle. You're inspiring other people to do the same. And those people are cheering you on. They're helping you to continue to grow, because the growth never ends. The healing never ends, right? So this is about you celebrating with those people, or celebrating life more, because of this milestone that you have achieved, because of how far you have come. Okay, this is again celebrating how far you have come. Go out with somebody, go out with friends, go take yourself out on a date. I've done that plenty of times. Enjoy yourself, Leo. This is the time for you to go have some fun out there, because you've put in a lot of hard work and effort into this. You guys have that ability, because you're fire. You just push on, you push through, and you're ambitious. You have that courage that a lot of the other zodiac signs don't necessarily carry within them, unless they work towards that, right? But that's already innate within you. So because of all of that, God is asking you to just celebrate your successes, okay? Celebrate how far you have come. Other people want to celebrate you. This may be indicative of somebody who's going to ask you out on a date. They want to meet up with you. They have seen how far you have come, right? Like I said, you've been an inspiration for others. You've helped others to grow as well, as you were growing, as you were emitting your light. Like I said, you were inspiring others to do the same. So this could very well be, when I said the divine masculine, okay, it came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that when I got the sun card. Your masculine may be asking to meet up with you, maybe asking you out on a date. They want to celebrate how far you've come. They want to celebrate how far they've come, because if you have really become your true divine self, okay, so has your person. Because in this divine connection with twin flame stuff, when the feminine does the work, the masculine will do the work, okay? You guys mirror each other. You guys are one. Whatever you do, your person does, but in different ways, right? So there's somebody here, because you've grown exponentially again. You are fully in your light. You are in alignment with your truth. Your person has done the same thing. It's a matter of patience. It's a matter of divine timing as to when you guys are going to meet up. There's a reunion here. There's a reconciliation. But I'm getting, for a few of you, this meetup, this reunion between you and your person is going to lead to the permanent union. It's going to lead to an engagement, which is going to lead to marriage. You're going to be celebrating together because of all the challenges you've been through, all the difficulties, facing the fears, overcoming all types of stuff, okay? So this individual here really wants to express to you their gratitude for helping them to evolve, to grow, and to learn. So yeah, there's a group of you where your divine masculine wants to reconcile with you. They want to reunite with you, but there is going to be something here where it will lead to engagement. It will lead to marriage. There's something about a surprise engagement party or something like that, surprise proposal. Actually, it's funny because Aries got that same message in the reading. They want your person wants other people to see the real you, to see who this person is that they absolutely love, and this person who you make this person feel very happy, very joyous, and they want to show you off to the world. They want their friends, their family members, their siblings, their next door neighbors, whatever, to see the person who helped them to grow. Wow, that's pretty big for somebody here. Because I'm getting the celebration is going to be public, because there's a sense of community here. It's going to be in front of friends and family. Okay, if this is pertaining to an engagement, because it is for some. It's like you're going to go out on a date. Maybe somebody's going to think that you are just meeting up the two of you, and then you do something together, and then your person leads you to a room or someplace, and everybody is there, and your person proposes to you. I'm actually visualizing this right now. That's going to play out for somebody here. They're new beginnings. Both of you have healed tremendously, and it's now time to celebrate. It's now time to have fun because of everything that you've gone through. The others of you have to focus on learning how to have more fun. Finding a community of like-minded people, right? Like my Capella circle, people who are going to cheer you on, who are going to empower you. When you're feeling low, they may feel low with you, or you're feeling low and they will lift you up. Okay. It's like, I go through things. I woke up this morning feeling very discouraged for whatever reason. Okay. And I prayed about it. And some of my friends who are also part of the Capella circle, they're my family now. They were asking me how I was, and I was being very honest, and they were there to lift me up. Okay. And they were trying to help me to understand better as to why I was feeling discouraged. And they were able to see things differently that I couldn't see. This is why being in that type of community, especially my Capella circle community, they will do that for you. Okay. We're all here to help each other to raise our vibrations, right? We're all human, because it's going to dip every now and again, but it's a matter of learning how to get it back up, because I did on my own. And then when I talked about it, it helped me even to elevate my vibration even more, right? With that light here. All right. So you got to stop being influenced by other people. Those of you who you think they're your friends and they're not, who bring you down, who don't really listen to you, who don't cheer you on. Okay. They don't want to celebrate life with you. They want to do the opposite. They want to bring you down. This energy tends to creep up in your readings, guys. So if you're dealing with friends, family members who lower your vibration, you got to stop engaging with them so much, okay? Because they still have things to deal with, and they may be projecting that onto you. If you're being affected by third-party situations, this could be addiction to drinking, because the Three of Cups can be drinking, partying too much, going out too much. Some of you may need to tone it down a little bit. You got to find a balance in that. I mean, I'm not saying you can't have fun, because some of you need to have more fun, but others of you are having too much of it. Okay, you've got to find a balance in that. But I'm getting more so this community of people is going to help you to grow as well. And as I talked about the other group, there is some sort of meetup here. Because you've come full circle. This reconciliation, this union is happening because you've completed the hero's journey. This part of your journey, right? Because we go through these cycles again. Because this next phase now, you're going to embark on a new adventure with your divine counterpart. For those of you who've done the work. For those of you who are blissful, you're having fun. You have that sense of community. You have found the people who are going to back you up. You've created that community yourself, perhaps. You've healed. This is healing of well-being. There is a sense of healthy pride here with how far you've come with regards to your happiness, your vibration, okay? And you've had a support group around you who is kind of helping you get through certain difficulties, all right? But for those of you, you know who you are, you feel fulfilled now because you found what your true happiness is. You're emitting that light from you, and it's affecting those around you. And that light is the truth. It's the happiness, the bliss with that sun card. You have completed something quite significant, Leo, because for so long you were allowing others to dim your light. You were allowing others to step on you. You may have been a doormat in the past. You may have let third-party situations dim your light to affect your happiness, right? Somebody else's influence. You may have even learned that dating wasn't going to heal you, like heal your broken heart. I'm getting that for somebody. Because the Three of Cups is a dating card. You found the happiness within yourself, and you told yourself that dating really wasn't going to help you grow. Being immersed in these other relationships when you know they weren't fulfilling, they weren't beneficial to your well-being, with the exception of people teaching you lessons through those connections that were karmic. You have learned to live life happily by yourself. That's like Nine of Pentacles. So you're happy, you're content, you go have fun on your own. There's some great success here with maintaining that bliss and joy within your heart space, within your life. You've really come full circle, Leo. And because you completed this phase of the hero's journey on your own, because you've grown so much, and so has your person, it's now time for that reunion. Your person, your divine masculine, wants to reconcile with you. And there's something about going out to celebrate together, which will most likely lead to engagement, which would then lead to marriage, okay? You're going to be living a completely new life with your person. This is the end of a major chapter in your life because of how much you have grown, how much you have flourished, how much light you're emitting from yourself. You are in this happy place 98% of the time. And as I said, your vibration dips a little bit. You know to go to a confide in a great group of friends or family members or whomever who can help lift you up. But remember, this is not being codependent on those people. That's not what that is. So yeah, you come full circle, and now you are going to reunite with your person. Let's see what Leo needs to avoid. What does Leo need to avoid this week? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Creating Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Holy, okay, Leo. That's why I was channeling the Divine Masculine. I channeled the Sun before it came out, and then I channeled Divine Masculine. Here he is. Here he is. No wonder. There's the Emperor. What did I say? You have grown exponentially. You have tapped into your Emperor power, and your Divine Masculine has done the same. Right? Because Divine Masculine energy is in all of us. So, wow. Someone has done some tremendous healing. I said that. The Sun is about healing. Somebody is now fully in their light. Holy crap. The World card and the Emperor. See, you've come full circle, and so has your person. The foundation is now solid and stable enough for you to build this marriage on, for you to build this union on, to build this new life, this new adventure on. You took control of your life. The things that you could control. You may have even started a business. Like I talked about, you created a community of people through your business or something like that. And your business is expanding, it's growing, it's flourishing. For some of you, this is a business thing, okay? This has turned into a business thing for some of you, because some of you are entrepreneurs, you're CEOs of your businesses, your companies. Maybe you have multiple businesses, but there's something here about either you've already created this community of people to help others, to support each other, or you're being asked to do this, or maybe to be more involved in the community that you created, okay? There's some big energy here, again, with the theme, to help others to grow, learn, and evolve, to help others to heal. You are the leader in this. This is Aries energy. Now, Aries is coming up in your chart, and your reading. Maybe watching the Aries reading could very well add more depth into what you're getting from this particular one. So it looks like for those of you who have these businesses, either to create more of these community like things like I have with my Capella circle. I know some other people who are CEOs, they have an app, or they have some sort of business where they add a community feature to the app or community feature to their website or whatever this is. But for those of you who haven't done that yet, this is the time to do it. All right, this is the time to delegate, like I talked about. You can't do everything on your own. That is the shadow side of Aries, where nope, me. I don't need any help. I'm not going to delegate. I have to do everything because I want full control. Okay, don't get into the excessive control here. You have friends. You have people to help you. Maybe with a business, something you have your community, a group of people who can help you with something. Maybe they're well versed in something, they're able to contribute to whatever, and maybe there's something about delegation that you need to start working on instead of doing everything on your own. I'm hearing something about training people. Okay, maybe you need to train people on something. All right, this reminds me of the Divine Masculine class that I created for my community, and how to reintegrate the Divine Masculine into their lives, not the distorted one, because this is the distorted, because it's in the avoid position. Some of you are coming from distorted masculine energies where there's this tendency to want to need to control every little thing and do everything on your own. Okay, I mean, you guys, yeah, you're leaders too and stuff, and you guys have the ability to like get things done, and you're the spotlight, you're the ambitious one, you're the brave and bold one, but you do have help around you. Okay, you do have help around you. Hold on, they're giving me something else here. I'm trying to yawn, and I'm trying to process it. Somebody's sleeping. See, somebody's very tired because you're doing everything on your own. No, I have to get this done. I have to get that done. I have to get it done. No, I can't delegate. No, I can't have this person do this. No, I can't have this person do that. I got to do it. Me. For those of you who are resonating with this part, it's time to get help. Ask for help. Don't be shameful in doing that. Don't feel shameful in doing that. It's time for you to take matters into your own hands, for those who haven't done so. And for some, it pertains to your healing. All right? You may be overly influenced by friends, or you're partying too much, or you're drinking too much, or there's some sort of addiction to something. Maybe you're addicted to dating. I need to date somebody because I need to feel validated. I need to have somebody there. But, okay, there's somebody here who is, because you're not in union with your masculine, you're not in communication, you may feel like, okay, I'm just going to go date people until my masculine comes forward. Nope. For whoever needs to hear this, I did that thing until God put the kibosh on it. Okay, God said, Jess, you need to be focusing on your healing. Which is why I was talking about me dating. Okay, I don't know if I said that, but I thought that, okay, well, nothing's happening. I'm not hanging out with my masculine anymore. We're not doing anything anymore, so I guess we're not going to come into union, or I guess nothing's going to happen. So I'm going to go date people, and that didn't work for me. That may be a huge message for somebody here. Okay. Maybe other people are influencing you. Oh, well, your masculine is like, they have issues. They're not going to come to you properly. They're not going to take action. They're not going to make things happen. They're not going to be this father figure. They're not going to be this successful person, blah, 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 blah. Some of you are being influenced by other people saying that your masculine isn't going to come around. How do you know that? Are your people involved in your connection? No. So if you're being influenced into, maybe they're telling you to just go date anyway because this person isn't going to boss up. They don't know what's going on in your connection, Leo. They don't know what this is. It's all dependent on the feminine to do her part so that the masculine can become the emperor. You're responsible for your abundance, your own healing, your joy, your happiness, right? You don't do that work. Don't expect your emperor to come around and do the same thing. So if you're being told by other people, oh no, go date, go do this because this person's not going to get there, or you're getting misinformation about they're not going to change. If you change, they will change, period. because you have a bond that cannot be broken. You are already one. All right? So if you're being influenced by other people to date while you're healing, date while your person is doing this, that actually does not help the masculine, guys. It doesn't. Because guess what? If you're dating other people, you're going to absorb their energy. And if it's coming from a lower place, which it probably will be, because you're not fully healed yet, guess what? It's going to affect your masculine too. Okay? So take back control of your life. Stop being influenced by other people of what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing. And yeah, I give you guidance on what to do and what not to do, but this is more to get into alignment with your higher self. Be the boss of your own life. Be the leader. Okay? For those of you who are business owners, CEOs, entrepreneurs, whatever this is, go have some more fun. You do not have to do everything all day, every day, Leo. This tends to come up. You work too hard. And that's admirable, Leo. But that actually depletes your energies. It lowers your energy. For some of you, your energy is already depleted, which is why for the other group of you, you need to go have more fun. Go out with friends. Go have a great time. Tap into your inner child. Do fun things. Enjoy yourself. Michael Jackson song. What is it? Off the Wall. Go listen to that song. That's a very inspirational song. I know it's helped me. Live your life off the wall. Okay? There ain't no rules. It's up to you. Some of you need to bring order into you need to bring order to chaos in your life. Okay? You're doing too much of something. There's this like self-indulgence or something like that. That 3 of cups. But other people are influencing you to do things that are not in alignment with your higher self. Spend some time alone. Okay? Aries actually got that card too. They got the nurture card. It's okay to spend some time alone. Right? To see others of you, there's too much dating, too much hanging out with friends. There is something is too much, guys. There's something about being codependent on these people. I talked about watch out with the codependencies. You need to spend some time alone with that 3 of cups. Independence here. Go do something for yourself. The bottom of the deck happens to be Queen of Cups wants to show up. 6 of Pentacles. Some of you are thinking what you are doing is the right thing. You need to bring logic into your situation because there's some sort of chaos going on with regards to dating or hanging out too much with friends. You may be paying all the time when you guys go out. This is conditional giving. Okay? There are poor influences in your life that are inhibiting your growth, Leo. Okay? You got to water your own plants. You got to give sunlight to your own plants, to you. Somebody is taking advantage of your time, money, and energy. Someone's being a little bit greedy. There's unequal give and take here. Because somebody wants to control everything. So the shadow side of this guy takes, and takes. He doesn't give. That's what a distorted masculine does. Because a distorted masculine doesn't know how to give. They just receive. They feel like they don't have to give to anybody. Oh, nope. I'm just going to take what I want. Dictatorship. Okay. Somebody keeps taking from you, Leo. Or this is in your past, okay? This could have already happened, and this is what you've learned from. You've understood the law of reciprocity. You took back control of your life. Because you were dealing with people who weren't giving to you. Now, some of you are still dealing with this. You are putting too much time, effort, energy, money into something that you're getting a poor return of investment in. I said you need to find balance. There's something here with overspending with regards to going out on dates or hanging out with friends. Like, you go on a date and you splurge, and it's like, whoa, did you not think about that? Because maybe you do have a lot of money and you're like, yeah, I can like splurge on this person that I'm dating or something like that. But what have they given you? They don't have to give you gifts in return. They don't have to splurge on you too, Leo. I was going to say Pisces. This person, they need to give back to you if you're the one who's giving too much. Or their person is taking too much from you and you're not receiving, learning to receive. Something about strings attached with this card. It's like somebody dangles a carrot in front of you and you follow it. Somebody's trying to control you. I'm seeing like a puppet master with this. Like you're Pinocchio and your person or somebody is Stromboli. You may be dealing with a very tyrannical boss who's underpaying you, okay? Who is undervaluing you. There's some sort of influence, or there's a poor influence on this boss. Okay, that's not going to be for everybody. But somebody's being underpaid, undervalued. Okay. Something with community groups. Okay. If you charge a fee to be part of a community or something, there's something here where some people, I see people taking advantage of that. You may put out too much for those community members than you should. There's something, I heard raising your prices, okay? Don't worry about this. Some people may look at you as greedy, that you're only out for the money, but here's the thing, the poor return of investment, you want to get back what you're putting in. Especially if you're a business owner. There's something about somebody else's influences affecting you. Maybe you're thinking of changing prices or something like that. And other people are like, no, third party, no, don't do that because we can't afford it and this, and this. Well, guess what? You know what's funny, Leo? This is very interesting because I was actually thinking about this earlier today. No joke. I was thinking with my memberships, possibly increasing the price. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, I run the risk of like losing members, but here's the thing. I know what I'm worth. If people can't pay towards it, that's okay. I can't force people to do it. However, if I'm thinking, okay, I can actually charge a little bit more because I am putting out a lot there for my memberships. This could very well be I need to take matters into my own hands and change that. Maybe because of disappointment, you're discouraged. The 4 cups. It's either excessive control or lack of control. There's something about donations, tithing, but I'm getting donations. It's kind of like being disappointed or discouraged because people are either donating to a cause or something like that, or donating to help you with something because you may have set up something for Thanksgiving or whatever, or for Christmas, and your help get community, you want the community to donate, or maybe this is an idea for you to set up some sort of charity or set up something where people will pay money in, and then you set up like on your PayPal, and then you give that money to a foundation or a charity or something like that. I don't know where this is coming from, but that's where it's coming. That's what I'm getting. Maybe somebody here needs to set up some sort of charity or something. Get a whole bunch of donations and you know, give it to that charity. Or you're already doing this and you're disappointed because nobody's helping you out. No, your friends, your family, nobody is donating. Okay, that's what I just got all of a sudden. Be careful of you know, forcing people to donate, right? You could say, like, if you feel drawn or if you want to, type of thing. People don't, you don't have to, if you're forcing people to do something, Leo, you're coming from a distorted masculine energy, okay? You don't need to force, you just allow, you just have that divine feminine energy and just be compassionate about it. Say, hey, you know, if you want to donate, fine. If you feel drawn, whatever, you know, they can do that. Or you're being called to do that. But there's something here with balance, equal give and take, okay? Or you need to be a little bit more assertive, okay, and say, I need to raise the prices for this because I'm getting a poor return of investment, or, you know, I'm disappointed because, you know, people are like not contributing or something, because this is also contributions. So something like that. Or maybe you need to speak your piece about it. Say, hey guys, you know, I need you guys to be more helpful here, or participate in this. Contribute to the community, or contribute to what we're doing here. That type of thing. Like being that leader, encouraging people to start things on their own, or encouraging people to, hey man, you know, equal give and take. I do so much for you guys, you should be able to give the whatever to back to me, type of thing. Not that it's conditioned, okay? Again, don't force that, but don't do conditional giving. But, you know, you put the word out there. If people are going to see that, oh yeah, you know what, the emperor, the CEO, the businessman does a lot for us, we're gonna, sure, we'll pay more, sure, we'll give more, that type of thing. Okay, those people are gonna know, because some people may be telling you, hey, you're charging too little or something like that, and you're like, oh, maybe I am. Don't be afraid of people saying to you, oh, you're just in it for the money, you're greedy, blah 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 blah. Be careful with that. If you know your worth, because you're a freaking emperor, you are up there, you know your worth. People who are telling you that you're being greedy, that all you're focusing on is money, they're coming from a lower place. You already do enough work, Leo. So own up to that. Don't worry about the influence of other people telling you something that you are not. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing. If you know that you are putting that effort there and you're not forcing, just allow yourself to step into that boss role and tell it like it is, okay? You're not swayed by anything. You're a very successful person. You deserve all that success because of the hard work you've put into this, all right? Don't let anybody tell you any different, especially if you're going out there raising prices and people are getting all bent out of shape because you're starting to realize, wait a minute, I'm putting all this hard work in, I'm not getting what I should be getting, so I was like, I have to raise the cost. And yes, there's inflation going on and stuff like that, but guys, if some people are working hard, they're putting a lot of effort, they're being a leader, they're teaching, they're being an example, the light to others, inspiring others. They deserve that, okay? Because they know their worth and they're not going to sell for anything less than what they're deserving of. The others of you there is your divine masculine is coming in to give back to you. There's something about gift. They're giving you a gift. May show up at your doorstep. Why am I going back to the Sun card? What is it about the Sun, Holy Spirit? Sun could be during the day. Maybe somebody's giving you a gift during the day. Excuse me. Somebody's going to ask you out during the daytime, an outdoor date. Going somewhere sunny. Maybe it could be a trip. Okay. Somebody's taking action here. Somebody's high with energy here to take action, to take the lead. They want to provide and protect you. There's something about paying off your debts. There is somebody who's wealthy here. A very successful business person. They're an excellent leader. Community leader. This individual has a lot of wealth, but they want to share it with you. This Six of Pentacles, the person here is a wealthy person. This is a philanthropist. There's somebody here who owns a business that's very, very successful, who's doing philanthropic work. They've really built something for themselves. They've also leveled up in themselves as well. And this divine masculine is so successful that they just give and give and give and give. They don't worry about anything, getting anything in return, because this emperor learned their lesson by going through hermit mode. This emperor lost a lot of stuff in the past, and they're realizing why that happened, because they got greedy. They were focused on the material things. They were probably also undervaluing themselves as well. And now this divine masculine wants to give back to you what you gave to them. But what I'm getting very strongly is that this person is going to give you more than what you could ask for. This emperor could very well be paying off your debts, buying you a car, buying you a house, paying off something else, helping you with your finances, child support, groceries, bills, whatever. I'm hearing that Destiny's Child song, Can You Pay My Bills? Bills, 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 right? I think it's called. There's somebody here who's got a lot of money, and because you helped them to be a great success in their life, they're going to help you out now. And there's something about helping you out financially. They could very well want to meet up with you to talk about this, because not only have you grown exponentially, you helped somebody boss up too. You bossed up, and so did your person. So your divine masculine here is going to be showering you with gifts. They've realized that without you, they wouldn't have been able to become this powerful person. They had self-esteem issues, confidence issues. They didn't take risks. They were afraid to go after what they wanted. But because you encouraged them to do that, they are now able to take on the world. They are now able to rule an empire. They are now able to build an empire, create an empire with you. Rule an empire with you as the Empress. This person is, there's something about their love language involves showering you with gifts. Okay? But there's also some financial support here too. They're ready to be the provider and the protector for you. That's their divine role. So they are going to be the lead. They're going to take the lead now. And you don't have to worry about money ever again, is what I'm getting with this. Because this emperor already has it all, but he's going to be sharing with you. All that you're being asked to do is to fulfill your divine feminine role as the nurturer and the sustainer for this emperor, to inspire them, to be their muse, to love them unconditionally, and keep them keep their eyes on God, if that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, there's somebody here who's wow, they've really leveled up, and they're really going to help you out financially, but you're going to be financially set. This emperor is definitely showering you with gifts, buying you the car, buying you the house, paying off your debts, whatever, giving you more money than you can need in your bank account, things like that. That's how generous this emperor is. This is kindness and generosity. You were kind and generous to them, and they took advantage of that. They realized the error of their ways, and now they're like, I need to repay. It's paying back the debts. I'm hearing a Lannister never, what is it? A Lannister always repays its debts, pays back its debts, something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. A Lannister repays his debts, right? There's something about that. I don't know why they came up, but this person is repaying you, but in more ways than one, is what I'm getting with this. That is very nice here. Very, very nice. Let's see why the Three of Cups is here. Why is the Three of Cups here? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. I'm going to turn on the light in a little bit. Holy Spirit, can you please clarify the Three of Cups? Please and thank you. Okay, Leo. We got a stack of cards. Five of Cups, Three of Coins, Ace of Wands, Seven of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. I did say the Queen of Wands. Hold on. Let me turn on the light. Let me get some water for a minute. Okie dokie, smokies. Overall is the Eight of Swords. Okay. There are illusions here. Okay. There's lack of self-confidence and self-doubt. I was talking about, all right? Your person was afraid to make that decision because they thought that they weren't going to make any progress with you by coming forward. Okay. They may have been hesitant before or are hesitant now about asking on this date or reconciling with you because of what happened in the past. Okay. They had to get away from these negative thoughts, thinking like, oh, I don't think anything's going to come of this. If I make this decision, what ifs? This is the what ifs card for me. What if they don't accept it? What if they don't want to go on a date? What if they hate me? What if they diss? What if they refuse to see me? Blah, 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 blah. This person was all up in their head about it. And apparently they just said, you know what? I can't keep doing this anymore because this is not getting me anywhere. Negativity doesn't get anybody anywhere. You could also be surrounded by negativity, okay? People who are putting things into your head. They're getting you to overthink, and you're just like thinking and thinking and thinking, and you're not trusting your heart and not listening to your heart. Some of you are blind to the truth because you're under the influence, maybe by alcohol or some substance abuse, or you're being influenced by friends or some people here who are keeping you stuck. They're preventing you from growing. I talked about that. They're inhibiting your growth. All right. So if you're dealing with people like that, you've got to cut those people out. You were hoping for something to happen and it didn't work. For some of you who keep, or you keep, okay, if you're dating somebody and you're the one who's like paying for everything and you're overdoing it with you're overspending, giving them too many gifts, giving too much, and they're not really who they thought you thought they were, you may be dealing with a Pisces, because I don't know why I said that. I did almost say Pisces the earlier in this reading. There's cups there, there's cups here again, so it's water. Not that I'm getting any water court cards or anything, but I'm feeling Pisces energy. So somebody's disappointed because you were showering somebody with gifts. You were taking them out. You were having fun with them, and you thought they were happy, but maybe they're not, or they're not giving to you the way you thought that they were gonna. They're not giving to you the way you're giving to them. There's a lack of reciprocity here, and you're disappointed. This person that you're dating is not all who you had hoped for. And I talked about those of you who are thinking that you're waiting for your emperor to boss up or to get to while you're waiting for union, you are dating, you're not helping the situation. It's why God told me I kept getting disappointed. I was like, oh my God, this is not what I wanted. And God said, Jess, would you stop with that? You need to focus on yourself first and foremost. No dating. This could very well be for some of you. Others of you, you're already dating somebody and it's like, oh, this is not how I thought it was going to be. You've been with somebody for a while or something like that. And again, going back, you're dating multiple people, you're dating one person. It's like, this is not what I thought. I'm not happy. This is not working out. Okay. I keep feeling like I'm being left in the dust. I'm still in these relationships where there's unequal give and take. That's because you need to stop focusing on dating and focusing on you to get to alignment so that you can attract an emperor and empress. All right. There's also this person really wants to see you. They want to ask you out to meet up with you because they miss you tremendously. There's a lot of shame and regret for how they treated you before because they were giving you what they call crumbs in this card. They were giving you nothing, barely anything. They weren't returning the favor. They were taking advantage of your generosity and your kindness, and they feel pretty stupid about it. They're like, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. That person was genuine. That person really was kind, and I took advantage of it. Mistakes were made. Crying over spilt milk. Right? This is the shit happens card for me. So this emperor is getting over the fact that, like, I cannot wallow in my sorrows anymore. I cannot reminisce on the past. I cannot focus on what I did wrong. I need to start doing what is right. Okay? And this person really misses the hell out of you. They didn't expect you to walk away. For those of you who walked away, they didn't expect you to be the goddess that you are. Okay, there's something about you were a blessing to them and they are regretful that they didn't see that before. But that was part of the lesson the emperor needed to learn, the masculine needed to learn. Another 3. They're moving on from that emotional baggage. They're moving on from the past because they want to work with you. Okay, they want to work with you. They want to build something masterful with you. They want to build an empire. Ow. They want to build... Is my news showing in here? They want to build an empire. They want to build something better than what they've ever built before. It's something that they could never do with anybody else. They want to rebuild the connection. They want to rebuild the relationship. They want to grow old with you. Like I said, they're going to commit wholeheartedly to this. They really are serious about working on this with you. Okay? Because they know there's something more to this connection. They want to build a family. They want to build a business because this person, some of you, your person's already a business person. And they want you to be part of it. Okay? There's something here about whatever you're doing for your mission right now. It may very well change because when this emperor comes in and he wants you to work with him on this business that he has or something, you may have a new career or a new mission or something like that. Queen of Wands, because this person sees you as this inspiration. Like I said, you're the inspiration by Chicago. You may see that song flying around or may hear it, or it's in your playlist already. Your person sees you as a huge inspiration because you're light. Was so luminous. You changed. You stepped into your power. So did your person. Like I said, you didn't allow anyone to dim your light. You built up your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your courage. You know what you wanted and you got what you wanted. The only thing that's probably missing for some of you is that your emperor is the only thing that's not there. You have the ability to manifest helpful people, and you're manifesting this emperor who's going to help you out with your finances, with your debts, whatever that is. And they're not going to think twice about it. They are just going to give to you wholeheartedly and very generously. This is a very generous divine masculine, because you've inspired them to be the man that they wanted to be the entire time. They just dealt with people who kept them down, right? Even friends were keeping them from becoming this emperor, okay? Maybe even drinking problems. But you were the inspiration for them. This is also about you guys stepping into your power and stop being influenced by other people who are keeping you from your true potential. You guys are leaders. You are Leos. It's time to own up to this. It's time to start becoming this person if you aren't already. Focus on igniting that fire within you to increase the light, so that it emanates out of you so brightly that you inspire others to do what you have done, to accomplish what you have accomplished. This is growth, especially with regards to self-esteem, courage, confidence. She has her masculine balance within her. She learned how to be independent. I talked about like the Nine of Pentacles energy, about learning how to be single. I'm hearing that independent song by Destiny's Child again. Independent women. Could be men too. Okay. But this is an excellent leader. It's an excellent leader. Excuse me, excellent spiritual teacher. She knows how to get people going. She knows what words to say. She knows how to rev up their engines. She's fire. She's very magnetic. She attracts. She's very attractive too. This emperor sees you as this amazing queen. You are not hot-tempered. You are not conceited. You are not vain. You are not judgmental. You are also not temperamental and controlling and demanding. You exude your confidence with great power. But you are not egotistical about it. The confidence does not turn to egoism. You've come into your power so much, Leo, that it really brightens your light here. Look at this. Inspiration. You light people up. You inspire others. And so you have inspired and you lit up your masculine as well. That's why you learn to be in your power and doing it on your own. Other people look at you as inspiration. They look at you as this leader. Like, well, if the Queen of Wands can do this, so can I. Tapping into your creativity. Following your passions. This is very passionate energy. You're so passionate about your mission, your role here, that other people catch wind of it. And it gets them going. It gets them to, it lights them up. It gets them to do the things that they want to do, to follow their passions. Okay? There is a fresh start with the Emperor here. Because of the power. This person misses you so much. They're just enamored with how amazing you really are. You're attractive, you're intelligent. You hold your head up high, but you don't do it in an egotistical way. They're so inspired by you that you're actually inspiring them to take action. This is also an engagement card. There's also something phallic with this where they have a lot of passion and a lot of love for you, and it's fueling them to take action because they can't just miss you anymore. They miss how they feel around you because you light them up. You get them going. There's like a fire in their loins type of thing that I'm getting with this too. There's some sexual energy with this. But they love this about you. Like, you really turn their frown upside down. When you walk into a room, you light the whole damn room up. That's the power that you have. And this person misses that. They also miss your beauty. They miss how charismatic you are. You bring magic into a room. Which is why they want to rebuild this connection, because there's nobody else like you. 7 of Coins, I think I said that. You've worked really hard, and you're looking back on yourself saying, wow, I've grown a lot. You've invested a lot of time, money, and energy into your personal growth to get to this Queen of Wands. And you're like, nothing can stop you. Nothing. Your light is like beyond bright. I mean, with all the fire energy here, all the light, it's super brilliant. To the point where people can see it from the other side of the world is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's how bright your light is. Because you've worked on yourself. You worked on yourself, Leo, so congratulations. The others of you, you've got to work on yourself. You got to invest more of your time, money, energy into you. Not into going out with friends, not partying, not all this stuff. You got to put that money towards you. Like I said, on equal give and take, especially if you're paying for your friends and paying everything all the time, your bank account is dropping. Or your bank account's already low. Put more money into you, or put more money into the business, something like that. Okay? And if other people are getting mad at you because you're increasing your prices or something like that, but you're like, well, I'm putting money into the business. I am focusing on family. I'm focusing on I'm focusing on family. I'm focusing on bringing more light to the world because this is what God has called me to do, something like that. I'm an inspiration for others, so I'm going to utilize this money to expand more on my business or be on more platforms or whatever this is. Okay? And when you're doing your mission work, you have a family to feed, most of you. You have things to pay. Right? If you're called to be that leader, to be that inspiration, to be that spiritual teacher, if people are getting hung up on the fact that you might be greedy or putting your money towards elsewhere. Oh, okay, this is for somebody specific. There's a business owner here. You've always been very successful. There's something about raising your prices or asking people to donate or something like that, to give to somebody. It's like you're dating someone, and apparently some people do not like who you are dating. This has to do with the person you're dating, and wow. Some people think because if you are raising your prices, for those of you who have a business, they may be thinking that you're going to put that money towards that new person that you're dating. You probably already have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something. Instead of the business or instead of yourself. There's something about they're assuming what you're going to be doing with this money, that you're greedy again. But it seems like it's not just because you're greedy that you want more money for you. People are assuming that you're going to be spending more money of that money that people are giving to you on your date, on your person. I don't know who that's for. But that's what came through. When you're really trying to invest more of it in the business or something, or people are assuming that you're asking to raise more prices because you can go buy more things or you can go do more fun things. That's not the case. I mean, you do have to have fun in your life, but some people are getting it all wrong is what I'm hearing, okay? Some people are getting it all wrong. But again, the others of you, you have healed tremendously. So it's time to celebrate because you've been patient. You put a lot of hard work, toil, labor, blood, sweat, and tears. I can't even articulate it correctly because there's so much coming through here. You've really focused on yourself. You persevered. You kept going. No matter what was going on, you were still shining your light. You didn't allow anyone to dethrone you. You didn't allow anybody to dim it. Even through all the disappointments, even though you were hoping for something to turn around, for a breakthrough, you were hoping to come into union with your person, you were hoping that your business would excel, you were hoping this, and this, and you were continuously disappointed. But you saw the silver lining in it. You saw this as an opportunity of growth. Okay, this didn't work out. Let's try this. Okay, this didn't work out. Let's try that. You didn't allow yourself to fall into a depression like many people do when things don't go right in their life. That is a huge accomplishment for some of you. You looked at this differently and said, okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on. This sucked. This didn't work out. I'm sad about this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I did something wrong. And then you changed your mentality. You got your vibration back up, and you still continue to lead. You still continue to inspire. And a lot of people have seen your failures. They've seen your faults. They've seen you crash and burn. They've seen everything that you have lost. They've seen you go through very difficult times. But what's amazing is that these people are like, holy shit. This Leo is still happy. They're still confident in their abilities. They still have this power. The light is still bright, and I am lighting up right now. I am getting these incredible chills. It's insane. You have been able to maintain that independence, that power, that light within you, and it gets brighter every time you go through these disappointments. And all of these people are looking at you like, how is Leo able to overcome all of this sadness, the grief, the sorrow? It didn't work out. Okay, let me move on to the next thing. Didn't work out. Okay, let me move on to the next thing. And everybody saw you grow tremendously no matter what happened. You stayed committed to your Dharma. You still continued to put in the hard work. You didn't let this life affect you. It didn't bring you to depression. You continued to invest in those people that you knew you were here to help. You continue to also work on yourself. You've grown so much. You've worked hard on this. It's now time to reap your harvest. You persevered. You kept going because you're like, good things take time. The others of you, if you're still disappointed about your business not excelling, it's not taking off or whatever, there's a reason for it. See the silver lining? This is about spirit and service. This is about you empowering others. It's not about money. Okay? It's not about money. But God sees how much work you've put in. You are going to reap your rewards. I've talked about that. It's coming. If it hasn't come already, God is going to reward you because what you put into the universe is what you get back. But here's the thing. You're thinking that the success, the money, the fame, fortune, whatever, is coming from the business or coming from the mission work. This is not going to pertain to all of you, but this is what I'm getting. These rewards, the money, I'm getting a millionaire card again. Somebody here is a millionaire. Or you're going to turn into a millionaire overnight. Something is shifting. Something is taking off. There's a fresh start. Something is about to expand here. Don't get caught up in the illusions of what you're seeing in the 3D because God is working behind the scenes to do something incredible for you. Because you kept at it. You realize that this is about spirit and service, about helping others. So there's something about millionaire here with the Emperor and the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles and the 3. This could also be unexpected money or something like that. An exciting gift is coming your way. So don't get hung up on your head and don't focus on what you're seeing in the 3D, okay? Because God is doing something phenomenal for you. But your hard work will pay off. What you put in is what you're going to get back. But what I'm getting for some of you, it's not coming back to your business. It's coming from your divine masculine, because their role is to be the ultimate provider, protector for you. You do not see this coming. You don't see it. Get out of your head, because you're thinking doom and gloom. My business is going to fail. Nothing's working out. Nobody's giving. Nobody's contributing. Nobody's helping me out. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's viewing my stuff, whatever this is. But it looks like your masculine is the one who's going to give you the wealth. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. You're going to partner with your person in their business, and it's going to grow even more because of how powerful you are. Your manifestation abilities are through the roof. This is the ability to manifest anything. You are able to manifest helpful people, which you're manifesting a powerhouse right here. Because you're a powerhouse, you've manifested someone who's like some seriously wealthy, boss, amazing person. There's some amazing divine masculine here is what I'm getting because of you. You have the power to change people into leaders, Leo. You have the power to change people into these bosses, these CEOs, these entrepreneurs, these very strong individuals who can lead an empire. It's not just leading a class of something. This is leading a mass amount of people. This is what you are being called to do. You are here to inspire others to be leaders too. You have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want. You are manifesting things beyond your belief. Okay? Somebody here has manifested some incredible things, to include this wealth here. And this person, your masculine, wants to partner with you. They want to work together to build something even greater, because you and your person are building an empire, and it's going to be, you're going to be rich. And I see 555 of saying this, massive changes. As I said, you guys are going to be ridiculously wealthy, because the power between the two of you is exponential. You two will definitely build some incredible business together. It's an incredible, it's a powerful empire that will generate ridiculous wealth. Okay? That's for those of you, you're already inspiring others to take the lead in their lives, to take control of their life, to be leaders. You haven't been overcome by disappointments in your life. You still keep focusing on mission. Your person sees this, and they're like, shit, I need this person on my side. I need to partner with my divine feminine, because we are going to create some incredible empire here, and it will generate ridiculous wealth. I cannot stress this enough. It's beyond millionaire. I'm hearing billions of dollars, okay? I just got that. You see, your hard work is definitely paying off, but it's paying off in a way you did not expect. You gave your time, money, and energy and money to people. You donated when you had very little. You kept going on your mission. Maybe over the span of the course your life here, Leo, you've always been giving to others. You've always been very kind and generous, practically throughout your life. If you haven't realized that up until now, go back and think about what you've done in your lifetime. Go back and see what you've donated towards, what charities you've helped out, who you've helped in your life, to inspire them, to lead them. If you've done that since you were a child, Leo, for whoever this is, your rewards are going to be exponential. Stop thinking that you're stuck, that you're not going anywhere, that nothing is going to come of the situation. All is not lost because you have no fucking clue what you are coming into. I mean, again, I'm hearing ridiculous wealth. It's wealth beyond you could ever imagine. You have no idea what you're coming into, Leo. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know why I keep throwing this on the coins there. They want me to make a point. Clarify the Emperor, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. I see Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I see some big card here. We'll see what this is. You don't see this coming. I'm telling you, you have no idea. You have no idea. Shit. The Hanged Man. See? The Hanged Man. And the Emperor. Looks at the bottom of the deck. 2 of coins. All right. For those of you who are being heavily influenced in a negative way, you need to look at this from a different perspective. Stop listening to everybody else. Go within, meditate, look at this from a different angle, say, oh, now I see the bigger picture. Now I get it. Let go of the outcome. Because the Hanged Man, he's patient. He bides his time. God bides his time. And God's like, no, I'm working on this Hanged Man. I'm working on this Emperor. You just hang tight. Because God is working behind the scenes to bring something even bigger to you. Again, when you're looking at this from a different angle, it's exactly what I said. All this is helping you to grow, to learn, to evolve, to inspire people, because you were being an example. A lot of people were seeing all the disappointments that you've gone through. All the things that didn't turn out. Oh man, their business didn't turn out. It didn't generate money. It wasn't successful. It wasn't this. Oh, they lost all their belongings. Oh, they lost their cat. Oh, they lost all this. Oh my goodness. This person's not depressed. This person hasn't lost their damn mind. No. No, no, no. You have a bigger purpose in this, Leo, because you are showing people how strong and powerful you are. Nothing sways you anymore. This is what some of you are not seeing. You are still continuing to fulfill mission, to do what you love, and still give time, energy, and money to people. Utilizing your gifts and talents for the greater good of humanity is what you continue to do, even through all these disappointments, all the hang-ups. And some of you need to realize, oh, this is about spirit and service, not about success, not about money. Because you are successful, but the money thing doesn't mean that you're successful, okay? The number of clients, the number of sales, the number of views, the number of subscriptions, it's not success, guys. The analytics, the numbers don't fucking matter. God doesn't give 2 shits about numbers, okay? He doesn't even give 2 shits about what's in your bank account. He wants to know, are you going to lead my people? That's what this is about. Spirit and service. Giving the gifts this is the talents that God gave you. The creative gifts that God gave you. The abilities that God gave you. God was telling you, I'm giving you this, Leo. What are you going to do with it? Time, talent, skill to others. That's what you were here for. Some of you need to realize this. Okay? Some of you have realized this. Some of you are being reminded of this. I'm not going to lie, guys. God is reminding me of this right now. It's about spirit and service, but you have no idea what you're about to walk into. No clue.
See you guys later.
Bye. You have seen what this has done for your life. You have seen, or you're going to see, how much you have grown and how much you've inspired others to do the same. And because you've kept at it, because you've seen the light of truth in this, God is going to reward you exponentially. And your masculine is going to be the one who's going to provide for you from now on. You need to let go and let God, surrender the outcome. God's got it. He knows what he's doing. Stop trying to resist what God is trying to do. Be patient, because it's all going to work out in your favor, but it's going to work out in a way you didn't expect. 2 of coins. Get back into balance. Again, with the money. Some of you, it's like money comes in and money goes out. I don't understand it. I'm leading. I'm doing, fulfilling my mission. I'm working hard on my business. I'm working hard on what I'm supposed to be doing, what God has asked me to do. I get the money in and it goes right back out, right? There's some sort of money imbalance here, but that's because it's like, I don't get it. Why is it not working? And you're going back and forth. Should I keep doing this mission work? Should I keep this business? Should I do that? Should I? No, yes, no, yes. You go back and forth on it, and then your mind is making you go back and forth because you have these negative thoughts about what's going on because you're looking at it in 3D. Get out of the 3D. Trust me, Leo, when I tell you this, God is telling me, he's blaring this in my face. Because this reading pertains to me too, because I've been in the same boat as some of you. Do I throw the business? Do I give up? Do I keep going? Do I stop? Do I keep going? Do I stop? And it's like, because I'm not seeing any of the results. Okay. Some of you know what I've been through the past 2 months, especially. Okay. It's been a long time coming. I've been in this for years, and it's like, I haven't really gotten to where I thought it was going to be, because God was trying to get me to see this is what he wanted me to do, to boost up my confidence levels. I'm going to get emotional about it. Because I had such low self-esteem. It's not even funny. And some people look at me like, what? Because here's the thing. People look at my appearance. How, if she looks like that, how is she not successful? How was she mistreated? How were people not giving to her? It's because I wasn't giving to myself. First and foremost, I didn't believe in myself. I wasn't a strong person. I was always undervaluing myself. That's what the 6 of Pentacles is. I wasn't learning to receive. I allowed others to dim my light. I allowed others to take advantage of my kindness and my generosity, and I put an end to it. But this whole process was for me to get to here. It's the same thing with all of you. Whether you're male or female, does not matter. All those difficulties you went through, you start to realize, nope, I got to be in my power. I got to take back what is mine. Look how far you've come. 7 of Pentacles. You're not the same person you used to be, Leo. You are doing more great work than you think you do. Than you think you are. So stop going back and forth. Stop trying to force the change. Because God is going to change it for you in a positive way. Get your confidence back up. And with the money thing, it's going to come to you. Don't try to force things to happen. Now, going back to somebody's asking me about raising the prices, right? Now, if God has asked you to do it, do it. But if you're doing it because money is a little tight, or just it's kind of like going back and forth, money comes in, money goes out, right? Just know that God is going to do something different here with this. Look what's underneath this, the Wheel of Fortune. See what I mean? Don't try to force the change. God has something better for you. You were destined to come into wealth. Everybody is, but they all acquire it in different ways. And for some of you, it's coming through your divine masculine, because he, as part of the divine order, is supposed to be the provider and protector of the feminine. Right? You're coming into great fortune. You've paid off your karmic debt, so now you're going to get the karmic jackpot. I said, stress again, you have no idea what you're coming into. Change is coming. Stick to what you are doing right now. You keep going back and forth on whether to keep the business and whether to keep doing your mission work. Keep doing whatever God has asked you to do. Whatever you're doing right now, stick with it. This is the last time you're going to go back and forth, because now, if I taught you anything, you now understand the purpose of why you went through all this stuff. It was to get you to here, to lead others to become leaders, to inspire others to tap into this potential, to this power. Like my motto says, step into your truth and star into the power. Don't just step into it, because you can step into it and not do anything with it. The star is the light. It's the inspiration. When you're being your true authentic self, like the star card, right? Get your priorities straight. What is most important to you? What has God asked you to do? He's asked you to lead. He's asked you to inspire. He's asked you to teach. Keep doing that. That's what you're here for. You're here to lead others to victory. You're here to teach others to become leaders as well. You are a great example. Something about get more organized, because some of you may be dropping the ball. Okay. Start getting your priorities straight. There's also just getting back into balance with regards to your work or your health. Okay? Again, balance, going out too much, having too much fun, whatever, or you're not having enough fun, whatever that is for you. Okay? Start planning things and execute it. Some of you are overcommitting. You're overwhelmed. You're disorganized. You're dropping the ball. You're making poor choices in what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your life. Start prioritizing yourself first and foremost. All right? See, there's something about your energies are scattered. You're overcommitting and you're overwhelmed because you're losing your balance here, because you're trying to force the change, or you're trying to force something. You're trying to make something happen that wasn't destined for you. It wasn't fated. God has something else way, way better than you do. Okay? Oh my God. I gotta go eat in a little bit. My parents already left for their dinner with some church friends. And these readings have been ridiculously long, but I mean, I know what God's doing here. Let's see what guidance we have for you. And I bet you $1 million, my mom texted me to tell me to close my blinds. My dear lovely mother has become a little bit more paranoid these days. So she's afraid of people like stalking me or like being a peeping Tom type of thing because my blinds are open. I know, guys, my mom's funny, but I love my mom. I'm feeling it, guys. I feel her eyes on me right now. It's like, Jesse, close the blinds. I'll close the blinds later, Mom. See, my mom's talking right now. I don't know what she said. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. See? Shine your light, Leo. Did I not say how awesome you are? Amazing, amazing person. You are an amazing person. Let yourself shine. Don't dim your light, Leo. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and to the world. Okay, well, that could be that. Somebody is so enamored with you. They're so inspired by you. They're so attracted to you. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of sexual energy. I think I said that. You come into union with your person, you're going to get pregnant real fast. That's just how magnetic you are to this person. It's not because of the sex. It's not because of what you look like. It's because of your magnificence. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. There it is. There it is. But this is the birth of a new project or success, new business, whatever. But I'm going to read the cards as I always do. I mean, read the book. I don't really read the cards. I channel the shit out of them. You drew this card because you worry about social acceptance. The fairies want to celebrate your uniqueness, since to them you're delightful and perfect just as you are right now. The fairies love your creativity and they urge you to just be yourself. Don't squelch your true self in order to gain others' approval. Pretending doesn't work anyway and you can't please everyone. Instead, enjoy being authentic and trust that like-minded people will be attracted to you. Dress in a way that makes you happy. Trust and follow through with your creative ideas and visions. Speak your truth. Express your creativity through an artistic project or a new business idea. Oh my God, guys. My mom just texted me. Please close the blinds. I told you. I freaking told you. That was also confirmation for what I said. Express your creativity through an artistic project or new business idea, right? Your creativity, your artistic talents. Pregnancy. This card indicates that you or someone close to you is presently or will very soon be expecting a child. The fairies celebrate the birth of this precious new baby upon the earth, as this child is an angel of great joy and light and brings many positive changes into your life. This card could also indicate the impending successful adoption of a child. Additional meanings are a significant birthday is imminent and the fairies are helping celebrate the day. Watch for the successful birth of a new project. A baby who is important in your life was recently born. This card can also relate to a pet's birth or pregnancy. You're healing from a painful experience related to a pregnancy. You're ready for a big change in your life. I think it's that one. But whatever resonates with you, whatever hit you get, if it hits your heart, that message is for you. Look what's underneath this holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. The holidays are coming up. You're ready for a new change in your life. There's something happening. Maybe this change is happening around the holiday season. I'm recording this November 16, 2022. Thanksgiving is next month. Maybe it's between now and New Year's. And I look at the clock, 6:16 means that a relationship is imminent. Travel. See, an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. Maybe you're traveling somewhere for the holiday and it's going to be a huge event. It's going to change your life, okay? Oh, God, I just got a message. All right. Maybe this is telling you guys to travel more, to go have more fun, right? Okay. Let's do your wellness message. What wellness message do we have for Leo? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pagan Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Expressing love. Maybe this Emperor is going to express love to you. I see a love letter, communication, whatever it is, but this card says today, I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. Send appreciation to those who've been supporting you is what I'm getting. Okay. This could also be your Emperor is being asked to send a letter to you about how much they appreciate you. Send them love and wish them well. Subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. This could be about, for some of you, holding on to some past release beliefs, belief systems about what success is. If you are working hard and you're helping other people out and you're spending a lot of time on that, again, you have to balance your life out, but you're doing your part, right? But some of the people, people are influencing you, telling you to not work so much or to not spend so much. Like I'm hearing, like even for me, spending so much time with recording my videos, right? Because my videos are long, because I have a lot to get out. Okay, my guides give me all the stamina and energy to do this. I ask for this energy every time, and there's a reason why all of these readings this week have been really, really long. But because I got told something about this. That subconscious mind, this could be related to about what you're doing for your mission work. People are like, again, other people's influences. You're doing too much. You're doing whatever. Again, you're giving too much, or they're assuming you're being greedy because you have some material motive. Whatever this is, okay, you got to release those false beliefs or whatever people have told you in the past, because it's still in your brain. Some of you, it's still surfacing because it hasn't been flushed out yet. You haven't fully reprogrammed your mind or something like that, your subconscious mind. So there's that, and there's also with this could very well be how you are expressing your love. You're communicating, again, love, inspiration, power to other people, leadership. You are expressing who you really are, and you're coming from a place of love, but your subconscious mind is thinking that that's not the way to do it. That's not successful. A lot of people don't think that creative talents and your abilities, your spiritual gifts bring no money. It doesn't make you successful, that type of thing, right? That is a false belief. Yeah, there's something with that. People are telling you, well, you're not doing it the way that everybody else does, but no, your spiritual gifts, your talents, they will reap rewards, okay? Because so many people do not follow their passions. They do not follow their calling. Say that they won't end up having this ridiculous wealth is what I keep channeling, okay? All right, let's see what's coming to you in love. What is coming to Leo in love? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, it's a lot of cards. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing. Savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. The Sword and the Rose. Aries got this card too. Clarity, truth, can you see that? Protection, solidarity, force, honor, protect. Well, hold on. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. The power to speak your truth. You do that, it empowers others too. Every time I try to speak some serious truth here, something is trying to block my throat chakra. Karmic relationship at the bottom of the deck. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, loving you. See, this divine masculine is letting go of what happened in the past with a karmic relationship. Could very well have been in another marriage, okay? They learned a lot of lessons from that relationship, and they learned a lot of lessons from you in all their other karmic relationships. They're letting go of the past. They're letting go of the karmic partner, okay? But I'm getting a past partner. They're also letting go of karmic patterns. Wheel of Fortune, repeating the same karmic patterns, not paying your karmic debt, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. This person has let go of all karmic things involved because now they realize why they had to go through this, and now they're deciding that they can't get hung up in the past. They want to love you now. So there's a meetup. Out for a drink, out for a cup of coffee. It's funny because I don't drink coffee, but hey, maybe I may drink a white chocolate mocha at Starbucks, but that's when I used to live in Maryland. I'm in Florida now, and it's hot here. Anyway, I'd rather have a cup of tea or something, or a margarita or a pina colada. I'll do that. But there's something about a meetup. We have that with the Three of Cups. The cups, okay? There's some date, some meeting up to talk about things, okay? Meeting and conversing. This person, like I said, they miss you a lot. They really do. Resentment, sadness, grief, regret. They're sad. They don't want to be separated from you anymore. They feel lost without you. Isn't that Robin Thicke song? Yeah. That might be significant for somebody. They feel really hurt by how they treated you. They were also heartbroken by this karmic relationship. Somebody really burned them. And they had to heal from this. They had to learn the lesson as to why they went through that. Heartbreak actually teaches us huge lessons, guys. It does. This is grieving and mourning too. Maybe there's some loss here. But this person doesn't want to be separated from you anymore. They feel very sad and heartbroken that you ended up having to so-called break up, or that you had to go into separation, but the separation is preparation. They're going to tell you the truth about how they feel. They were sad that you walked away. Okay? There is definitely communication coming in. But there is a meetup where you guys are going to talk about this. There's also something about they're going to be talking about what happened in that relationship to give you some clarity. See? Oh, God. Perseverance, people. Perseverance. When I talked about the mirror, you guys are reflecting each other's wounds. Our relationships reflect our relationships reflect each other's wounds, okay? They did some serious introspection. They realized that when they looked at you, they were looking back at themselves. You guys attracted each other for a reason, and you guys had to heal from similar lessons, heal from similar wounds. Ooh, top of the deck is ascending. I don't know if you can see it. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. There you have it. All right, what does this person want to say to you? I've got cards all over the place. Oh, my bad, Leo. It's funny because I'm getting really hungry. And I got to go get my son so we can eat. And I'm like trying to end this reading. My guides are like, nope. Not yet. You see what they do? Obedience. What does Leo's person want to say to them right now? Holy Spirit. Galactic Fairies, Pleiadians, please and thank you. What does Leo's person want to say to them right now? I tend to say the wrong things and regret them later. What did I say about the regret, the shame? Yep. Yep. But they're going to, see, they're sad about that. Oops. They want to talk to you about this. They're very sad that they communicated in a way it wasn't pleasant, let's just say. And they're very saddened by that. There is a lot of regret for what they said to you before, because they didn't speak the truth to you initially, and they're about to. Bottom of the deck. Wow, we are fully in alignment now for permanent, harmonious, sacred union. See? That's for some of you. I'm writing you a response, an explanation right now. I said communication with the expressing love card, and I tend to say the wrong things, you see? And the sword and the rose? Kiss me at midnight. What did I say about holiday? There's something about New Year's Eve. That is actually an NSYNC song. You make this house a home. I did say something about traveling for the holidays. Something is going to happen. I said between now and New Year's. Don't get hung up on the timing, though, please. Things are going on behind the scenes you don't even know about. See? It'll be okay. We're going to be okay. I'm ready. No more waiting and no more hesitating. That's the Emperor speaking. There's unfinished business between us. I intend to rectify this. You get lucky, Leo. Lucky Leo. They want me to pull another card. They don't always do this. What else does Leo's person want to say to them? You see what I mean, guys? I'm like, yes, I'm about to close this out so I can go eat. They're like, no, Jess, pull another one. I just heard one of my guides say we need to get they all said we need to get a point across to Leo. What else does Leo's person want to say to them? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. What did I say? I said they miss you tremendously. See? Please, please, please say yes. They want a second chance. They are going to shower you with gifts. There could even be an expensive engagement ring with this Six of Pentacles. Because there's a wealthy person here. Somebody's going to get a fat rock. That's what I just heard. What did I say? I really need to see you. It's killing me. Didn't I say that? I think I said that. Oh my God. Yep. This Emperor's ready to take action. They're ready to fulfill their role. They're ready to do this. Some of them are ready to do this because it depends on you. Where you are at. I have a hard time communicating how I truly feel. Yep. Thank you for bringing me closer to God. That is huge. I love you deeper than you can imagine. It's deeper than the ocean. It is happening now. You are the one person who holds my heart in your hands. We're going away on a trip together soon. See? Maybe you're going away on holiday for them. Maybe it is for the holidays. It's going to be a significant change in your life. There's a proposal somewhere. Say yes. Here's the thing. But that Emperor is getting over that. They're getting over this. That's the only low vibrational card in here. Okay? So this is significant. Wow. Yeah, they're like, I can't just keep missing them anymore. This energy's been coming up a lot in my readings. This Emperor's really getting over this hump right now. The regret and the shame. Like they said, I tend to say the wrong things and regret them later. They really need to meet up with you. See, with the Three of Cups again, they want to talk. They really want to talk, but I think it's going to lead to something else. It's like, can we start over? That's a Imagine Dragons song, I believe. Three of Coins. They want to rebuild this relationship. They want to work with you now. They want to work on this, but they want you to be part of their life, part of their business, because they could see how you're going to bring something great, something greater to it. Okay. Yeah. This Emperor is like, they know that you're going to say yes because they're putting that out there. They're manifesting it. They're excellent manifestors as well. The Emperor always gets what he wants, but he doesn't control things. He goes to God, prays to God for it, and then asks God, give me the confidence, strength to do whatever it is that you ask me to do so I can make this wish come true so that you can manifest this. Because you can't manifest things without God, guys. And this Emperor is like already visualizing this, that you will say yes, because a true divine feminine will forgive. This is forgiveness. They will forgive their Emperor because they see the bigger picture in this whole connection. There you go. All right, guys, I really, really hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading with me or live coaching session, check out the description box below. If you want to set up for a Capella membership where you get a 14-day free trial, you want to check out all the different tiers and see what benefits you get with all the different tiers, by all means, go to capellawellness.com, click on the Join Now button, or click on the membership link that I have in my description box to see what else I offer, to see what other services I offer and healing sessions and coaching sessions and all good things like that. I do, when I'm talking about donations, I do have, if you want to sow a seed into this, if you want to support my business, my work, everything that I do to keep the channel going, to keep me up and running, you can click on the donation links below, or you can check out my Amazon wish list and if you feel drawn, you can pick something from there to support me as well. Okay? All right, Leo, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starry, yeah.